Welcome back to the Margaret River Pro. We're into the elimination round, heat 3, hitting the lineup. And it's a big one. Willian Cardoso, who won the completion of this event over in Uluwatu last year, out there in the lineup, along with Yago, Dora and Frederico Morais.
Better than what the forecast and what we all expected. So the opportunity to keep running as we see Yago go a left here unsuccessfully. And by the look of what happened after that, it looked like his interest waned before he fell even. So, yeah, trying to find that opportunity.
As we dive into the replay here, Barton.
Drives off the bottom. Look at the power and the speed he's able to generate. And if there's a wave on this tour that suits this big, strong Brazilian, it's got to be here at Margaret River, this raw ocean. Zing Jack. Oh, here's the left. I was wondering what happened on this. Yago gets one nice turn out of the top, decides to pull out of that one.
Replay of Yago here. Nice vertical hit to get started, Barton, but a bit of downtime before the end section.
Yeah, you did that taper was nice, and what he did there. Oh, there's action galore out there, Blakey.
We're never going to get there. Frederico up into the first section. Just winding through that big carve, drawing it out into the bowl. The wave's starting to steepen. And his turn's becoming a bit sharper, a bit more aggressive. Nice finish on the inside, but couldn't stay on his feet.
He was on his way to a good score there.
So we see Frederico on the outside, but look at the difference in size. Look at the difference in the size with the wall approaching you, and the opportunity and the scores are going to grow from that. Yago's got to work on that wave selection, get something a little bigger, and the completion. See, again, he was kind of complete, wasn't he, really?
Yeah,
but there was that element of doubt where you could debate it.
Yep, definitely. That was an incredible last turn.
And you figure he's made it here.
And he's made it, and it just kind of looked like he gave up a little bit. Or he was trying to dodge the rock, maybe. Because you never know. I feel like I have to sacrifice a wetsuit every time I go right. It helps.
Oh, here we go. Willian up again. Had a 4 on his last wave. But again, falls on that end section. It's back in the lineup. Frederico Morais getting an opportunity here. Wants to get out of third place. Frederico digs in on that first turn. Comes off the bottom, straight into the lip again. Nice sequence on the outside. And throws in a third move, a third hit on the inside to finish that one off.
That would feel better, just to know that you've banked one completely.
That's it. And Freddie, 2 huge turns. And then just finishes it. Kind of all flaring the tail as well. Yeah, this is going to be hard to score.
It's going to be really interesting to see the Yago one in comparison to Frederico's.
Yeah, well, I think the only point of difference is Freddie got a third section, really.
And the second turn, both turns were really good.
That was awesome. And then every turn he almost flared the tail as well, even on this last section. That's going to be a really, really good score.
Getting those fins free over the lip on that last section. The numbers starting to roll through for Frederico Morais.
The score, here we go on the outside, Willian.
Oh, yeah, Willian Cardoso getting some room to move. Hasn't had a completion really on the inside just yet, but make sure he stays on his feet this time. Just under 18 minutes to go. Should be a pretty solid exchange between these two. Turn
combo is always so appreciated. Beautiful first turn, went a little flat on the second, and then just gets that completion. So tough call there, and it shows how important that final little stage is.
Yeah, looking really clean out there now. Yago's back up, huge first turn, drops down into the bowl. Looks for another section to hit. Gets his board back up there, whipping it up into that lip. And he'll ride out, so he'll get rid of that 2.33. Starting to warm up now, Jack.
Yeah, this is Yago. This first turn is incredible. That's one of the bigger backside turns I've seen today, for sure. And then he gets another second steep section, which is huge out here, because it's really hard to find those sections.
He had that wall across it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Stayed tall the whole way.
Finding 2 steep sections out here is actually really hard, and he absolutely teed off on that first turn. And then it just stood up perfect for him again. That was a really good exchange from everyone, actually. All 3 surfers got a good wave.
Where are we going on Yago?
No.
Just lost a bit of speed getting caught up on the roof of that wave for a moment.
Exactly.
Made up for it on the inside, though, and he's up again. So looking to chase down the lead now. He needs a 4.84. Just cramming that board vertically into the pocket of this ride. Right through to the inside. So shallow there. Sets the fins free. Can't ride out.
He was on his way to the score, for sure. It's so important to finish that last turn.
blew that.
Yeah, he surfed his wave so well too.
Did all the
really
hard stuff.
Yeah, like that's so hard to navigate on your backhand, and he just linked it together perfect. It'll probably go still really close.
I reckon he gets it.
But just this last turn just leaves that little bit of doubt.
Just need to be tagged and completed.
That's it. Yeah, I think he tried to blow the fins out the back, which is very hard to do out here anyway.
He's got such beautiful style and technique, so smooth in transitions.
Yeah.
And that backhand vertical is just bread and butter for him. And here it is. We watch, he loads it up, moves that back foot back.
Just trying to let everyone know that he's still got what it takes to compete at this level. Dropping some solid numbers already and trying to dispose of a 3.83 here.
And he'll do that for sure.
Jack, you're good friends with Fred.
Yep. Especially in this last wave, he's just trying to get rid of a 383, which he definitely done. Like, that first turn was so perfect.
Beautiful first turn, brought it through to the inside, bashed that lip and got himself a clean finish as well. We're waiting on the numbers to come through. Should be a good one. For a 5.5.
Yago.
These guys are really having some great exchanges at the moment. This is going to be close after Willian's last ride drops. And Yago wants to make sure that he's still on top when the numbers come through.
That is an incredible exchange.
Frederico Morais had a 6.1 jumped up into the lead.
It's an awesome place to bring your family and anyone basically. Well, Willian riding.
Here we go, Willian Cardoso, a couple of big hits on the outside, trying to jump out of third position into a position to qualify for the round of 32. He's out for a heat, and this is a big one. He's already had a 33rd this year. Losing out in this round would be devastating. Meanwhile, out the back, Yago Dora goes full rotation, gets a finish, and that was important because he had dropped down to third place and he needed a 5.95. That's easily going to be the score that he needs. That could go excellent.
Oh, here it goes. Look at the replay.
Wow.
Drives out of the bottom beautifully at Jack. Look at the height. Look at the rotation.
Wow, that is incredible. That
Beautiful.
is as hard and as perfect as an air reverse can get, and he nailed it.
Yeah, one thing I've been loving lately is just the way aerial surfing is evolving. You know, it was all about finding pop. These days it feels like guys are really exploding with power out of these lips, and Yago absolutely hit that section.
How was it in normal speed? It's just so dynamic and so fast, and the control at the end to bank it.
Oh, wow.
Goes to the air, shows what he's capable of, and just takes the heat.
That's it.
Just under 4 minutes to go. Willian having a shot at this 6.87. Nice section here to lay into. Moves plenty of water. Builds up some speed down the line and really digs in hard.
Wow.
Pushing that tail deep into the face of the wave.
Love to see the desperation. You can feel how much it means to every one of these guys.
The last 10 minutes of this heat.
Cracking. Drives off the bottom.
Wow.
Conventional nice snap with a little tweak at the end of it. This one just lays it back. Full power gouge with everything he had. Little foam climb to finish off and says, I like it finally.
Yeah, around about 210 pounds of pressure on the tail of that board there. One of the heaviest set surfers on the championship tour, using all that weight in that final manoeuvre.
That turn looked even better in the slow-mo, didn't it? That punctuation at the end.
That's where the money turn is right there. That last turn. He left it all on that last turn as well. Wow, this is going to be crazy. It was with 10 minutes to go, I thought Freddie was running away with this. The last 3 minutes, Yago and
So, 687.
His move at the moment.
This looks good.
Let's see if he can hold his nerve. Draws off the bottom. A well-timed hit, drops off the lip, coming through to the inside, drifts that tail. Needs more, has to hammer this final section. Trying to load up, rides over the reef on the inside here. But let's have a look at it again from the outside.
First turn, just like a jab punch to the lip. Comes around this one, throws the tail beautifully. But through here, it's kind of like you're manufacturing. It's not, the wave's not giving it to you. It just didn't feel like it had that energy and that stoke in it. I don't think he felt like it was the one. I could see it going 5.5, flat 6, something like that. But to go to that 6.5, I feel like it did need a little more.
Yeah, I agree.
10 seconds to go.
And you saw Willian go left on that ride too. Figured he may as well try and get something else in the bank, or at least take the judge's attention for a little while. I don't think he gets it, boys. I feel like that wave was a little bit flat. The first turn I was buying in, and then there was that moment of pump to kind of wait for something else to present, and I feel like in that moment he kind of lost me.
And Willian Cardoso is going to hang on to second spot. Frederico Morais just falling short on his last effort. Jack Freestone, it's been awesome to have you in the booth, mate.
It's been awesome. Thank you so much, fellas.